This is a brief overview of our exhibit. The idea here is that if we walk you through how the exhibit works now, then we do not have to describe it to you when we present, and we can use our time to talk about more interesting things instead. This is our exhibit's floor plan. Visitors enter through the door in the lower left and walk through the exhibit on a path that winds past three large boards, each of which partially divide the room. On each side of each board, and the sections of wall between the boards, a series of displays make up 9 sections. At the end of the path, near the exit, visitors can use an interactive exhibit on touchscreens. The boards improve our exhibit in several ways. For one thing, they make the best use of our limited space, giving us a significant amount of additional surface area to mount more exhibits. For another, they leave visitors with only one possible path, which allows us to control the order in which visitors see the exhibits. This lends us a degree of narrative control. Exhibits can build and elaborate on one another almost the way paragraphs build on one another in an essay. Working together, they can tell larger and more nuanced stories than they could tell on their own. Together, the mounted exhibits show the readers the history of Polish-Jewish relations over the course of World War II. They are arranged in rough chronological order, but also in an order that keeps visitors from being overwhelmed by too much information at one point and avoids making our Polish audience defensive. The interactive exhibit at the end of the path functions similarly to a choose-your-own-adventure book. The first screen presents a visitor with a scenario and a series of choices. Each choice takes visitors to a different screen, which tells the visitor the consequences of their choice and offers them another set of choices. The choices on the second screen each lead to a third screen, and so on. Visitors can control the path that the narrative takes, which allows us to communicate the hard decisions and nuances that shaped Polish-Jewish relations during the war.